At FNB, we believe in changing the world, one innovation at a time. South Africans are helpers, no matter what creed, color, or religion. We join hands and deal with the situation head on. Our newest commercial was shot here in Enganini, an informal settlement of Khayelitsha. Join us on this journey, where you will not only see the commercial, but also learn how life in this informal settlement is becoming easier through help and innovation. Our commercial might be fictional, but the real innovation has its roots right here in Khayelitsha. Lufefe Nomjana, a young social entrepreneur from Khayelitsha, is helping his community through education and baking.
I grew up in a very unhealthy environment. There was a question at the back of my head that how can I change the community? How can I change the environment? So I started looking at like things that are already, being used, such as bread, burgers, and muffins. So I incorporated multi-nutritious vegetables such as spinach within those. We are distributing the bread straight to the people's doors. We are walking for almost like 5 to 10 kilometers a day, running around, walking, distributing bread door to door. There's a model that I've actually created, customized for the preschools. I'll give a preschool seeds. So the preschool will actually plant spinach, then I am buying from them and selling to them a ready spinach bread.
I grew up like eating spinach. We incorporate spinach in everything we do to make something versatile and fun for the children, because spinach is boring on its own.
My dream is to actually have like a very fast, healthy bakery in the township that can diffuse as much spinach bread as possible. It's high time that we now start living a very healthy lifestyle.
In the words of South African icon of hope, Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu, do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. A group of individuals from the humanitarian agency Gift of the Givers took up this challenge and overwhelmed us with their spirit of help.
Khayelitsha is a very huge area. A lot of shacks is here and a lot of fires occurs. But the reason why the fires occur, because the houses are on top of one another. This fire broke out in one particular house in the BM section in Khayelitsha, and the whole area was gutted to the ground.
I lost my house with a fire 1st of January, was a New Year's Day, and I lose a lot of stuff in my house.
Then we said, how can we assist these people? So many shacks, so many families, they have lost everything in the fire. We can't just give them a shelter. We have to give them something to carry on with. So we said, okay, let's come in. City of Cape Town, give us land, and we will put up houses. We do not believe in taking people from a shack to a shack. We need to uplift them. We don't just feed, we don't just clothe, we don't just shelter. We uplift the human spirit. Candles is the cause of fires that's happening here. So to avoid that, we put in the solar panels. At least people's got lighting during the night. We've got kids studying. We've got old people needing to take their medication. At least they've got lights that they can switch on and off. The residents are extremely happy. They couldn't believe when they entered the house.
I get that house. I was so shocked and I was so cry. I was so very happy to get that house with my baby.
It was a day of joy, tears and laughter. And this is what we're here for. Because our logo reads, the best among people are those who benefit mankind. And we're trying to uphold that.
With very few resources, being an entrepreneur in Khayelitsha can be difficult. Help Space offers young, innovative thinkers the platform to kick off their businesses.
The truth of the matter is we've got a lot of young entrepreneurs in Khayelitsha and other limited resource communities in South Africa that have innovative ideas and good businesses, but they don't have resources to do that. They work from their backpacks, they work from internet cafes, they work from home. So in order for them to build credibility and to show a little bit of rapport and a little bit of professionalism, they need an office space to work from. So the whole point of having Hub Space Khayelitsha is to provide resources such as access to office space, access to telephone services, access to internet, and access just to networks and mentorship programs for the entrepreneurs themselves. You know, if you can be able to group them up and provide resources, then maybe they'll inspire other people to think innovative ideas and be able to assist the community and address some of the social issues that we have. A lot of people actually, when they walk into the space, they're like, you know, the first thing is like, wow, you know, every time you come in here, you sort of like forget that you're even in Khayelitsha. It's a pity that we can only host 20 entrepreneurs out of a population of 1.6 million. It's sort of like a drop in the ocean, but it's a drop in the ocean that we hope that in time it'll have a ripple effect.
Graffiti is often not seen as an art form and has become synonymous with gangs and crime. Melit Kobo saw an opportunity to not only lift the spirit of this community through color and positive messages, but also to engage the young creative residents.
Graffiti boards is a social innovation that seeks to beautify limited resource communities. By using graffiti and sort of like communicating positive messages, can uplift a young little kid. Whenever they look around, they can relate to positive messages that are in and around the community itself, and then hopefully be inspired to also go out there and change other communities by passing on positive messages.
Early on when I was painting, we had a lot of the kids coming out and they were all asking me about the colors, trying to interact with it. I always enjoy the interaction with the immediate area that I'm in. They always give you a new perspective on life. They don't really understand it, but like the effect that having something that they don't see every day happen live in front of them just broadens their perspective of what life is and what you can do with anything basically.
Through innovation and willingness to help, Khayelitsha residents are now becoming happier, safer, and healthier. I hope these stories will inspire you. Remember, help will light the way.